And I will explain the meaning of this hadith after I've read the hadith. Then I become the seeing. وَبَصَرَهُ الَّذِي يُبْصِرُ بِهِ. I become the seeing with which he sees. وَيَدَهُ الَّذِي يَبْتِشُ بِهَا. I become the hands with which he grasps. وَرِجْلَهُ الَّذِي يَمْشِي بِهَا. And I become the feet with which he walks. وَإِن سَعَلَنِي لَأُعْطِيَنَّهُ. And if he asks me for anything, I most definitely grant it to him. وَلَئِنِ اسْتَعَاذَنِي لَأُعِيذَنَّهُ. Oh, كما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. And if he asks me for refuge, I most definitely grant it to him. So what is the meaning of this hadith? This hadith is, in other words, talking about the karamat, the supernatural occurrences that happen and that are done by the awliya Allah. When these supernatural acts happen and they are performed by a Nabi of Allah, then this is known as mu'jiza. This is known as mu'jiza. But if it is performed by a friend of Allah, then this is known as karama. This is known as karama. And the meaning of karama is dignity, honor, nobility. So, Imam Fakhruddin Razi alayhi rahmah, he explains at how the awliya Allah, they attain this status. And karama, it is proven as well as mu'jizas from the Quran and Sunnah, from the Hadith. In fact, Mullah Ali Qari alayhi rahmah, he says that al-karamatu lil-awliyai haqqun. But the karamat for the awliya Allah, they are truthful. أي ثابت بالكتاب والسنة. They are substantiated by the Quran and the Sunnah. A person who denies karamat, he is kubra bad aqidah, he is misguided. Because they are proven from the Quran and Sunnah. So Imam Fakhruddin Razi alayhi rahmah, he says that al-abdu idha wadhaba ala ta'ati balagha ila al-maqam alladhi yaqulu Allahu kuntu sam'an wa basaran. That the servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he continues to be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, meaning the meaning of taqwa is to always do what Allah has commanded. The awliya Allah, they always do what Allah has commanded them to do, and to abstain, to refrain from those things which Allah has prohibited. Awliya Allah, they are always upon that station. So when the abd is continuously observing the Sharia, he is obedient to Allah, then he reaches that status, that station, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I become the hearing and the seeing with which he hears and sees. And then he explains, فَإِذَا صَارَ نُورُ جَلَالِ اللَّهِ سَمْعًا لَهُ سَمِعَ الْقَرِيبَ وَالْبَعِيدَ. When the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is behind his hearing. So the nur of Allah, the special power, meaning Allah empowers them. Allah unko taqat ata farmata hai. Allah's nur, it is behind their hearing, and they are able to hear far and near. And these are the awliya Allah. We are not talking about the anbiya Allah. ये तो ये शान खिदमतगारों की सरकार का आलम क्या होगा. Because with reference to Rasulullah ﷺ says, दूरो नजदीक के सुनने वाले वो काने लाले करामत पे लाखों सलाम. This is the meaning of a hadith that asma'u salat ahli mahabbati wa a'rifu. कि जो अहले मोहब्बत हैं उनके दुरूद को मैं खुद सुनता हूँ. आका अलैहिस्सलाम फरमाते हैं मैं उनको पहचानता हूँ. From Medina Munawwara, Rasulullah ﷺ is able to hear us and see us. Because the awliya Allah, they are able to hear from objects or things which are far and near. And وَإِذَا صَارَ ذَلِكَ النُّورُ بَصَرًا لَهُ رَأَى الْقَرِيبَ وَالْبَعِيدَ. And when the nur of Allah is behind their seeing, then they can see things which are near and far. وَإِذَا صَارَ ذَلِكَ النُّورُ يَدًا لَهُ قَدَرَ عَلَى التَّصَرُّفِ فِي الصَّعْبِ وَالسَّهْلِ وَالْقَرِيبِ وَالْبَعِيدِ. And when the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala becomes their hands, meaning it is behind, they are empowered by the nur of Allah, and that is behind the power given to them in their hands, then they can grasp things which are difficult to grasp and which are easy, which are far and near. And this is substantiated by the Quran. And I will give examples, inshallah, if there is time. So this is attained through obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When they are demonstrating obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah bestows this rank to them. And it is only, the karamat are only done if it is needed, if it is required. Imam Hussein in Maidani Karbala, the karama that he performed was istiqama, firmness upon the Sharia. As this was the greatest karama at that time. At that time, this was the greatest karama, and the ulama written al-istiqamatu fawqa al-karamati. At being firm upon the deen, being firm upon Islam, and being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is even above karamat. And this is the need of this time, that a person needs to be firmly upon the Sharia.